What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new video on the channel, and we are back in Train Sim World 2 today, and we are going to be checking out the Harlem line once again, doing a scenario called Buds to the Big Apple. Start up this morning service at Crestwood and head down the busy line to Grand Central Terminal. Now, we do have a 40-minute scenario, and we do have lots to talk about in this video, so we're going ahead and stay tuned. It's going to be some updates, just some random jibber jabber and all that fun stuff. So definitely make sure if you guys want to know where I have been and what I have been going through the last about 2 or 3 months or so. Definitely stay tuned, and let's go ahead and hop in the scenario and check it out. Welcome to Crestwood. This morning service to Grand Central Terminal will begin shortly. Insert the master key when you are ready to begin. Not sure why it was kind of laggy over there on the cinematic, but it is what it is. I want to set that to forward. Max brake, and then we're going to have to charge the brakes. That is right. Right here. Bright. Charging the brakes. There we go. And let's go ahead and unlock the doors. I know there's a ditch light switch here somewhere as well. Marker lights will turn off because we don't need those. Or the ditch lights on. Okay, so they're on. Alright, 707, let's go ahead and lock the left doors. And let's highball out of the station. Apply some power to get moving. Go P1. And we are heading towards Tuckahoe, which is about 0.7 miles. Alright, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Sunday today. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Good start to your week as well. I'm just going to be blunt and honest with you. It has been a rough few couple months. And just because, it's going to be blunt and honest, mental health is a pain in the ass. I apologize for the curse word, but I am just being blunt and honest right now. And a lot of that is I've just have not felt right in the past few months, pretty much since everything that's happened with my ex and everything. It's just I have not felt right, and I've literally just been losing motivation to do stuff, and literally just wanted to go to work and go home, go to sleep, and that's pretty much all I've been actually doing the past couple months. And that is why not a lot of content has been made like I promised, is because I've felt like I was burned out and I had no motivation. Depression and anxiety was just kind of taking over my life at that point. And yeah, it was definitely not a good few months, if I have to say so myself. So I ended up taking some time off just to basically make sure that I was okay, for myself and whatnot, because I'll be honest, I was kind of making content. It kind of just felt like it. I was just kind of making content to make content at the time, just so I had some. And to me, I just felt like I was doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it burned me out. It really did. I just felt like, it was everything. We do ATS, and, that's pretty much first person FOV driving, or first person POV driving. Same thing, 2 episodes, 3 episodes later, it's the same thing, just a different truck, different highway, different scenery. Same thing with Train Simulator. You know, it's the same thing, just different trains, different cab, different interior. But it's pretty much just doing the same thing, sitting here, driving a train, and talking with you guys. Let's go ahead and lock the right doors. Alright. We got Bronxville. See if we can get there in a minute. I doubt it. Oh, we didn't even sound the horn. That's one of the things I forgot to do, because I forgot that in the tutorial they said we have to sound the horn before we hit the platforms. So that is one thing I forgot to do. Yeah, well, we'll get it next time. We'll get it next time. But yes, so literally that's just kind of been my life the last couple months, and slowly I'm starting to get better. Last night after work, my buddy and I actually went out to the bar, and we had a few beers, we talked, BS'd a little bit, and I did get a lot off my chest that night, and I just felt like that helped, like, a lot, like just talking to someone, because I'll be honest, I like to keep my stuff bottled inside, because, I don't really like talking to people about my problems and stuff, but, it actually helped. Oh, looks like we got a reward. See if we can actually stop this train before we hit the end of the platform. I doubt it. But yeah, mental health is really a pain in the ass. So if you guys are going through like mental health issues, suicidal tendencies, anxiety, depression, please do talk to someone, because it will help you, I promise. Let's go ahead and unlock the right doors. Hey, we pretty much made it on time. Go ahead and lock the right doors. Go ahead and release that brake. P2, here we go. 714. 1.1 mile. Full throttle this bad boy. Let's see if we can make it. But yeah, so kind of going along with that, went to the bar. A few weeks ago, I also did the same thing with the buddy from work. We went to B-dubs and stuff, and we just kind of did the same thing. Except I didn't really go into much detail with that guy about what's been going on. It's just kind of been my situation with Lauren, and I'm not going to go really into too many details about that, because it's really not my story to tell or anything. So I'm just going to say it's complicated right now. But Lauren, if you are watching this video, and I know you do watch my content, I just want you to know that I love you, and I'll support you no matter what. And yeah. Man, like I said, it's just been rough. It has been rough, but I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I'm slowly starting to feel myself again, and slowly starting to get back into that making content phase. But Lauren has actually been helping out quite a bit with what's been going on. As she's been going through the same stuff, and she's understanding, and so that's one of the reasons why I've kind of been, getting back at it. And she's kind of been hounding me to get back into streaming. She watches this one dude on Facebook. It's like Rish Gaming or something like that. Pretty much does the same type of content I do, like GTA, 5M, LSPDFR, ATS, all that good stuff. And she's kind of been motivating me to get back into making content, get back into streaming and stuff. And I did purchase a green screen. I think I'd mentioned this in a video before, but I did purchase a green screen that like attaches to the back of the chair. So I'm just trying to get the proper lighting set up, and then once that's good to go, we're just going to see how it works. Let's unlock these doors. Alright, let's go ahead and lock the left doors. Go ahead and take that master controller. P2, P3. So this one's about 1.1 mile. Let's see if we can make it on time. I'm pretty sure we can. I'm pretty sure that we can. But yes, it's been kind of a complicated thing with her, but I love her, she loves me. And, I'm going to be blunt and honest, I've actually never felt this way about anyone before. So I honestly think she is my first ever love. And just knowing that she loves me back really does make me happy. And that's kind of one of the things that got me feeling better was the fact of that she admitted that to me. So I'm very happy about that. You probably don't want me admitting it on YouTube, but it is what it is. But yeah, last, was it Wednesday, or no, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, we're speeding. We're speeding. There we go, 45. There we go. But yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, and we're speeding some more. Probably should pay more attention to the signals. Probably should. There we go. So now we're at 30. We might get into the platform on time, though. I have no idea. But yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, pretty much her and I just went on road trips and stuff. Like, we kind of just spent the afternoon slash, like, evening, probably till, like, early morning, like 3, 4 a.m. We just kind of spent the time in, you know, her, at her place watching Netflix and stuff. And then we kind of went on a few road trips and everything. So it was pretty fun. It was definitely a fun time. I really did enjoy myself. Got to make sure we do that horn so the passengers start running out. So we're a little bit late. You know, we're about 5:00. We'll be about 5:20 or so. Just a little bit late. Not the worst thing in the world. Come on. Come on. There we go. Or I'll stop her right here. Unlock the left door. Alright, let's go ahead and lock them doors. And turn them lights down low. If y'all know country music, you know exactly what song I'm talking about. But another thing that actually kind of, not really proud of, but it did kind of help me through this kind of like dark spell that I was in, was I actually started smoking cigarettes again. And I have not done that since I was with Kayla. So I've just kind of been doing that. It's not something I'm proud of, but it did help. The nicotine and all that did help. Now, I picked up a Juul pen, or a Juul like vape pen or whatever, so I can get my nicotine fix, and that's kind of been helping me quit cigarettes. Oh, we are coming up to this station quick. Yeah, we are coming up on this station quick, and it's a short platform, so that doesn't do us any good. Max brake, max. Ooh, wheel slip. We don't need that. Ooh. That was a bumpy ride, but we'll go ahead and unlock the doors. So let's go ahead and set that to max brake. And let's charge the brakes. Let's go ahead and lock the doors again. Lock the left doors. There we go. Woodlawn in 0.8 miles. But yes, I've been kind of using the Juul vape pen for a while now, up until last night when my buddy gave me his, it's like a Hyde vape pen, and it's actually like a strawberry lemonade flavor. It's actually really, really good. So I may end up picking up a Hyde pen now, because it's actually rechargeable, and it's good for like 4,500 puffs or something like that. So I've actually been using it all night, and it's actually been helping out quite a bit. Tastes a lot better than having like burnt liquid from what the Juul pen does. So I mean, it helps. But then again, a lot of y'all can argue that vaping is worse. I mean, to each his own on that one. It's got no tobacco, which is probably the better option. But I do see both sides of the story, and to me, is it really safer? I don't know. But you know, it is what it is. And yeah, but now I do have a nicotine addiction, so that doesn't really help me out any at all. So we got 350 yards to our destination. But But Lauren is actually helping me out with that as well, so she's actually doing some good in my life, which I'm thankful for. Gotta get used to that horn, man. I do. I almost keep forgetting, and then I just like, you know what? I gotta do it. I gotta do it. We really pretty much fried the brakes on that one, so we're gonna try to do a nice smooth stop at this platform. Let's go ahead and unlock the right doors. Time to lock the doors. That bell's gonna get annoying. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So we got Williams Bridge in about 1.3 miles at 7:24. I doubt we're gonna make that one in time, but we'll find out. Now, another reasoning for what's been going on is because my job has started getting on my nerves as of late. So, a lot of you guys know I am a delivery driver for Amazon. Now, Amazon drivers are not officially, employed through Amazon. All of the drivers are employed through third party or subcontractors, basically. Same thing with the semi drivers. You see an Amazon semi out on the road, it is not an Amazon company. It is not a driver that works for Amazon. It is a subcontractor. Same thing with the cargo vans and step vans and XLs and all the box trucks and everything. So we technically don't work for Amazon, but we have to adhere to Amazon standards and policies and all of that mumbo jumbo. Now, when I first started this job, I actually loved this job. And as of late, I honestly have thought about walking out multiple times, more times than I can actually count, within the past, 3 to 4 months. And a lot of it has to do with miscommunication. Like, there are some days where I ended up coming in for extra days, and my boss said that, we'll give you this day off. And then that day never actually came, so I ended up working 6 or 7 days. And one time it was about 14 days in a row that I ended up working. So, which is highly illegal. But at the same time, I'm chasing that paper, chasing that money. I did it. So, it's just that miscommunication and then just random BS from Amazon with their new policies. So we are actually moving to a new warehouse, which they just built literally right behind the warehouse we have. And there's just a whole bunch of new policies. We have to turn our vans off at every stop, which to me is a big waste of time. Taking the key out, starting the ignition, setting the park and brake at every stop. To me, that is a huge time waster, considering the fact of, they want you to get done in time and all of this. And of course, that also puts a strain on the starter, the alternator, and everything else in the cargo vans. Not to mention, especially if it's in them hot summer days, you don't want to be sweating your butt off in a 110 degree day, because Amazon's forcing you to turn the van off and you won't have any AC. Let's go ahead and unlock these right doors and I'll get back with you. Alright, let's go ahead and lock the doors. And let us highball out of here. So, Botanical Garden at 7:27. Man, I feel like we're just going to be basically a all stops train to GC Grand Central Terminal is what it seems like. But it is what it is. So yeah, just a lot of different policies and stuff that they're implementing, and I just think that it is honestly the stupidest thing ever. So I'm actually trying to get out of Amazon. I've actually updated my resume last week, and I've applied at a bunch of different jobs and stuff. I applied to be a video game tester at home, and it's actually legit. My neighbor does it, and he says that him and his wife do it, and they did it enough to where they can actually pay off their rent and their bills and have enough money for food and to take care of their child and stuff. So it is actually legit. You get paid, I think it's $9 for every 15 minutes you play, and it is 36, which adds up to about $36 an hour. So it is actually legit. I'm not going to go into any details about the website or anything, just because but I cannot actually post any content. But it is kind of a weird thing because you have to basically like record yourself playing it, and you kind of have to do like what I'm doing now, is kind of talking and thinking out loud. But it's weird. Like, I signed up for it. I still have to do like an introduction test and like a first kind of play test to see. And yeah, I think it actually seems like a pretty cool thing. I also applied at USIC, which is like a utility locator, kind of like a construction job for the most part. I'm trying to get out of, customer service and everything and start doing like other stuff. Let's go ahead and unlock them doors. Doors are being locked at this moment. Alright. There is a report of a stopped train blocking the line ahead. This service will now be diverted onto another track around the blocked train. Roger that. So that means we're probably going to be switching tracks here or up the line. I have no idea. But the next stop is Harlem 125th Street, and that is going to be the last stop before Grand Central Terminal. So we're going to have to make sure we're watching our signals here, just because we know that we're going to be switching or diverging tracks. So we want to make sure that we're not switching tracks at a high rate of speed in order to maintain safety and, customers, so that passengers don't fall or anything like that. About 30 miles an hour is good. Just going to ride it out here a little bit, wait for the rest of our train to switch tracks, and we'll be golden. So right now we are heading towards Harlem 125th Street, which I believe is the last stop before Grand Central Terminal, if I remember this line correctly. Oh, nope. So we are speeding now, apparently. Unless they just want us to go slow around the disabled train, which I kind of do understand, but 15 miles an hour, really? Ooh. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, why are we going in reverse? I never set it to reverse, did I? Huh, I never set it to reverse, but I guess it randomly got set to reverse. Interesting. So yes, I did end up, applying at different places and all of that. So I'm hoping to have a new job here soon. I'm really looking for a, what is this in the tracks? I think we got to call a maintainer out there, because there's just some random rails just in the middle of the tracks, which is kind of weird. Luckily we didn't derail. I guess that's one of the glitches that they were talking about when the line came out that I seen on the Facebook groups, is that they were talking about a lot of glitches on this route, and apparently that is one of them. But yeah, I'm actually really looking for a job that I can work from home and all that fun stuff, so I have more time, to do stuff and all of that, and, save less. That sounded very weird when that train passed through, I'm not gonna lie. So yes, I am looking for, a stay-at-home job. That'd be nice. Less wear and tear on the car, less miles, and hopefully make that paper. That's what I'm trying to chase this year, is paper. But going back to Amazon, yes, I'm getting frustrated at this job right now, but this job actually did change my perspective on delivery driver jobs and logistics. Because, you're a kid, you see the FedEx guy, the UPS guy, you think, oh yeah, that job is so easy, I can do it. Well, let me tell you, there is a lot more to it than just hopping out of the truck, putting a package by the front door, and walking away. There is a lot of random BS and everything that happens along with a job like that. But when I first started the job, I had people telling me in my training that, you're going to get easier at this job. Like, you're going to be able to find, the houses better than how the GPS puts you. You'll be able to find it quicker. And I honestly never thought that I would actually do that. But I did. I did. And that's why I kind of like it when they keep me in one area, because right now I actually have like 3 different areas that I cover. But my boss will send me anywhere because apparently I'm one of the more trustworthy drivers. But I go to Danville, I go to Clinton, and South Bloomington and Hayworth, which are 3 different cities. And those are pretty much my areas to cover. More so Danville than anything, but then Clinton, Hayworth, and South Bloomington, because those are areas that usually you're by yourself in and it's a lot of country. So they need someone that's not going to basically screw around. And I believe that is going to be the disabled train. Another M3 taking over an M3. Gotta love it. Unless, no, because they're moving at a slow rate of speed, so that might be the disabled one. But, like I said, it has changed my perspective, and the job has actually been, like they said it would, become easier. Like, my first, like, we do campuses and stuff along Bloomington, Decatur, and Urbana. And I got put on the U of I campus, which is the University of Illinois campus in Champaign. Now, my first time on campus was a absolute nightmare, because I had no idea how to do anything, how to get into half of these buildings that are locked, and I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and then it's just kind of like, you know, you see it on your little route thing, the itinerary thing that they have, and you're like, okay, I know that one's a door-to-door delivery, that one I can take to the leasing office, that one I'm locked out, so I need a key, I can't get a key, so I just leave it outside the door. Where the entrances are to these places, because some of these apartments have some weird, very, very, very weird entrances. I'm not even going to lie to you. There's some you have to enter in through the parking garage. Some you get to go on the side and enter through a door on the side. Some of them you actually have to climb up like a little ramp to get to them. And it's just weird. But then again, some of them you actually have to have a key for. Some of them you actually have to have a key fob or whatever. Or you have to ring the doorbell. And, you know, it just gets easier and easier with time. You keep doing that route for so long that you just get used to it. And you're just like, yep, I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I know how to do this. I know how to get there. And, you know, it actually does get a lot easier. So if you guys are trying to become a delivery driver, I'm not saying Amazon's a bad place to, you know, work. It just depends on your DSP, which is a delivery service partner, which is the subcontractors that, you know, Amazon has for their deliveries. So, I mean, it's not a bad job. It just depends on your DSP. Some owners are greedy. Some owners will, you know, give you bonuses and stuff. Some owners will just be greedy, not give you anything other than your, you know, hourly pay. Sometimes they'll round you, some of them will round you up to, you know, if you're working, your route's like a 10-hour route, they'll round you up 10 hours. Even if you work like 7.5 or whatever. So it just depends. It really does depend. But I mean, mine has been really good to me. But it's just the new way Amazon wants to do stuff, and I just don't like it. Like, I like the old-fashioned way how it was, and they just keep doing new policies, and if you don't, you know, follow these policies, they're gonna fire you anyway. So at that point, might as well just quit, or, you know, if they don't like it that I don't follow these new policies, get fired, collect unemployment for a few weeks, which I don't mind. I would not mind at all. Almost to Harlem and 125th Street. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. If you guys are, do make sure you guys hit the like button and that subscribe button with the bell icon. Make sure you guys also are following me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, join the Discord server, add me on Snapchat. Everything you need to know is down in the description down below. Now, kind of going along with the whole mental health thing that I was talking about in the beginning, I'm kind of been focusing on myself as well. And there's been a lot of things that I've actually done for the first time that I have never done before. And if you guys follow me on Snapchat, Facebook, or not Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram, Twitter as well, you guys will see that I have actually shaved my head. Yes, I have shaved my head, but I have kept the beard. So I do have a somewhat of a bald head right now. And I gotta say, a lot of people are going to be like, you'll regret it, you'll regret it. My ex said that I'd never look good with the bald head. But I think I actually look pretty damn good bald with the beard. And Lauren agrees. So that's one of the things that I kind of did. And then, going to bars ain't really my thing, but I've started doing that, and, it has kind of helped out a lot. It really has. I'm just, working on myself, slowly getting to where I want to be, and that is just what I've kind of been working on the last couple months, and that is why I have not been active. So let's go ahead and unlock the doors onto the left here. We're about 3 minutes late. It's not too bad. Alright, let's lock the doors, and I think our next stop is Grand Central Terminal. It is. Oh, we didn't even sound the horn for this one. Oh, well. Oh, well. But yeah, kind of going out along with the whole Lauren, working on myself thing. Her and I have actually been eating out quite a bit. Just the other day, when we were hanging out, we went to this, it's a little burger shack that I have not been to since I was in high school. It's literally in the same town my high school was in. And it's called Dewey's. And we went there. I have not been there since at least 2015. So it's been a while. And we went there. We got some food. We got some burgers, some milkshakes, and whatnot. And, it's just been, I don't know, we just been eating out quite a bit. We went to this, like, pizza joint sports bar type place, which was very, very weird. Very weird ordering process. So I don't know if it's like a COVID thing or if that's just how the restaurant is. But basically, you get assigned to a table. You scan a QR code on the table. So if, like, let's say you have a party of 4, but you're splitting checks individually, you basically have your own party on the QR code. But if you have 2 people, you basically one person will scan it, order whatever whatever you order, and then it sends it off to the kitchen, which I think is weird. But they still have waitresses and waiters, which doesn't make any sense to me. But it is what it is. And I got the chicken Parmesan sandwich, which actually wasn't really that bad. I'm a big, like, chicken parm person or, like, chicken Alfredo person, so it really wasn't too bad. And Lauren actually got it's a weird thing. It's a BLT pizza, but instead of mayonnaise, it has ranch on it, which is different, but it was actually not that bad. They had like whole slices of tomato on it, shredded lettuce, bacon, and ranch. It was actually really, really good. It was good. It kind of reminds me of the pizza place that I had when I was living with my ex, kind of back behind us. It was a very, 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 like, weird pizza place. It was only open, like, certain times a day. It was cash only. You couldn't use cards or nothing. They didn't deliver. It was just drive-through. But they had some, like, very weird pizzas. They had, like, a steak and potato pizza, which had, like, A1 steak sauce, sour cream, steak, like, cut up steak, baked potato, and, like, kind of all that stuff. And they had, like, an Italian beef pizza. It was just some very weird combinations. I only had it once because it was way too expensive. Like, that one large pizza, I think we got, like, the barbecue chicken pizza. It was like $25 just for one large pizza, so it's very expensive. So yeah, haven't been there in a while either. And we got about 2 miles left till our destination. But yes, if you guys have not followed me on any of those social medias, everything is down in the description down below. So make sure you guys do check them out if you guys are interested. I'm just waiting. Oh, we got a 10 coming up in a mile. Let's go ahead and start slowing down for that. Signal speed is 45, which I don't understand, but it is what it is. That's the one thing I don't like about this line, is that there's no signals. Like, it's literally just a thing on the tracks, and it tells you, like, what the signal is and all that. So right now we're on a I think it's a medium. So 30 miles an hour, but we do have that 10 coming up. So we are probably just going to slow her down to about 10 here in a few. Yeah, I don't think my ATC or anything like that is active as far as I'm aware. Because I haven't had to hit the alerter at all today. Ooh, we were just right under that mark. Like a 15, and we're at 13. So we pretty much got there right on cue. Look at that there, 10,956 points. Who knows what the actual thing for gold is, but I'm pretty sure we got at least silver on this scenario. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much the story of what has been going on in the life of YoAdrian within the last couple months. So if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask in the comment section, ask in the Discord, and all that. And yeah, just been working on myself. I have been. It's been working out pretty well. Slowly but surely I'm getting back to where I want to be. And hopefully we'll be back here soon. Got about that 10 coming up here in 40 yards. And we're going to go to, not sure what platform we're on. It just says Grand Central. There we go. So right now we're currently in Coast. So it looks like it shows a diverging clear, but then again, these signals are different from what I'm used to, so who knows what that signal actually is. But yeah, guys, stay tuned for new content coming to the channel this week. I got 1.4 for beta for ATS that we're going to be checking out. I got some different play tests from Steam that we're going to be checking out as well. We're going to be finishing up checking out the Alderside route for Train Sim. And then I have a new Canadian Pacific route and a few other ones for Railworks as well. Well, it's technically not Railworks anymore. It's Train Simulator Classic. So I feel like they are doing away with the years now, because they said something about they don't want to get it confused with this game. So I think they're calling it Train Simulator Classic, and I don't think that they're going to be making a new one every year anymore. So it's not going to be like Train Sim 2023, 2024, and so on. It's just going to be Train Sim Classic the entire time. Now, I don't know about this game. They might do a Train Sim World 3. Who knows? I hope they kind of keep it as the same game, because they kind of did it with the TSW Heavy Haul, and then they made TSW regular Train Sim World, and they made it 2020, and now they made it TSW 2. So I'm still hoping that they can add the Northeast Corridor, you know, not the actual Northeast Corridor, but like this Amtrak Switcher and the Metroliner Cab Car. That would be nice for them to add into this game. I tried actually going back into the original, trying to play it, and for some reason it keeps giving me an error anytime I try to load into it. So it might just not be playable anymore, which is unfortunate. But then again, it is what it is. And then, of course, my Train Simulator Classic now has a lot of issues, to where if I'm trying to load up a route or load up a certain scenario, it will get to the loading screen and then it will just freeze. So I have a feeling it's time to go back in and reinstall everything to the point, which I really don't want to do, but I feel like every couple months I'm going to have to do it just to kind of keep the game fresh. But thankfully, all of the stuff that I want to showcase works, knock on wood. So I'm going to try to record those videos first, and then I'm going to redo everything. So there's really one route that I want to check out, and that's the Milwaukee District North Line for Metra from from Chicago to Fox Lake. And I really want to get into that route, but unfortunately it freezes every time I try to load in a scenario or try to load the route in Route Builder. So I have no idea what's going on with it. I have all the required stuff for it, so I'm very bummed out about that. But then again, we are going to be checking it out once I reinstall everything. It should be hopefully within like a week or two, so it won't be too far out, but I'm very pumped for that route. He said he's making it all the way from Chicago to Fox Lake, hopefully with plans to extend it to Milwaukee so we actually have a full Hiawatha route, which would be freaking amazing. But I'm not going to say nothing. I just know that right now it is just the full Metra from Chicago to Fox Lake. And from pictures I've seen of the route, it's actually from what I've seen, it's actually pretty accurate. So I'm very excited to actually get into that route and showcase it once it works. And look at that, we can get rid of the HUD because there's no more signals on it, no more speed limits. It is just 10 miles an hour all the way to our platform, which I don't think we have to sound the horn on this platform, but then again, you never know. You never know. $340 yards, but we're going to go ahead and do it just in case. There we go. Oh, wait, it's 15. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's 10. That's what I was about to say. It's 10. $230 left to go. 215. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you guys have any requests, do let me know in the comment section down below as well. Or if you're in the Discord server, put it in the suggestions box. I do have some requests in there already that I'm slowly getting to. So definitely stay tuned. Please be patient with me as I'm trying to get back into daily uploads. I'm hoping to actually start it back this week, if not next week. But we shall see how things go with work and all of that good stuff. So I'm not going to make any promises this time. I'm just going to basically hope we do. Now, they really put this way too close to the buffer. So we're going to stop right here. I'm going to turn the marker lights back on. Oh, no, not door control. Marker lights. There we go. Unlock the right. And you are going off. We're probably going to take you out. Are you going to shut down the train and disembark the passengers? We'll see how you did. Well, let me shut the train down then. Emergency. Key out. Key out. Exit the train. We can't exit through there, so we got to open the door. There's still passengers on the train. You know, you guys got to get off. It's the last stop. Get on out of here. Scram, shoo, unless y'all want to take the trip back. You got markers. The other end should have the headlights pending, and let's go ahead and exit the train. Alright, so it took us 46 minutes 17 seconds for a total of 11,793 points. We did get gold. We have driven 16 miles and walked 37 yards. So we're level 10 with the profile, level 5 on the Harlem, and level 5 on the M3A. Alright guys, that is going to go ahead and do it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.